Okay, guys, so convergence. Obviously, the converging of our mass media. So, what I found out was basically that there are some positive and negative effects to convergence. Is convergence forcing us to change the way we interact? We know that even without them converging, I think our mass medias will always change the way we interact, because everything's kind of more at your fingertips. So if you don't have to get up and go somewhere, you know you don't have to interact with people anymore. That stopped a long time ago. So that's the social part. And the business part, I would definitely say, just like how Mr. Moses mentioned, when it's football season or there's this big game, you can be on your job, on the job computer, the workplace's computer, and easily watch your game and easily, catch up with what's going on. So that's definitely, I think it's not forcing us in the sense that we don't want to do it, but because we're such in the here and now and we want everything, now we're comfortable with it and we think it's so much better. What opportunities and options can convergence bring to consumers like myself? Like I said, I have the opportunity to have everything at my fingertips. I think now as time goes on, we have the option, not the option, but the option is being taken away for this and or this or. It's more this and, I'm sorry. It's not, I don't have to have this or I have to have that. I can have both. I can have all. I don't have to have just the internet anymore. I don't have to just have a TV. I can watch my TV on my internet, which can send messages, which can record, which can do everything. I don't need options. I can just have one thing. So I think that's definitely, for especially business people, that's a good thing. Especially if you don't want to be moving around too much, or you're kind of on, even if you are on the go, you don't have to keep stopping to go and get a computer or find something. It's kind of at your fingertips. So I think that's the good side about it. And when it comes to the challenges of convergence, content to the producers and providers, I actually found what was a debate where they did talk about the good and the bad of convergence, media convergence. And I think the biggest thing was the not the competition for the debate. It was mostly focused on TV and computers. And the thing is, a TV is supposed to be made for your average Joe. Anybody should be able to have a TV. And I think their thing was, you're going to make it more complex, where I can have my computer, on my TV screen. So how much is it going to cost? Is the software going to be the same? You have to update your computer ever so often. Are you going to have to update your TV ever so often? Can the TV handle, all the stuff that we do on the World Wide Web? So that was the argument. I found that on Google. And then I also found a article, Media Convergence, Good or Bad, by Bruce Doherty. It was in 2011 it was published. And for him, the biggest issue that a contributor would have basically is the competition. Because with everything converging and kind of being in one, he's saying the bias is going to have to limit itself. And it's going to have to kind of be the same. Because if we all merged to Apple, and Apple feels certain views, and Apple has certain, rules and restrictions, we have to go by what Apple has. So, and his thing is, what's the competition going to be like? If we're all trying to be on the same level, there will be no competition. So, if magazines and internet and computers and everybody's on the same page, who are we competing against? So, will the workforce stop? Is everybody just going to settle for the same? How far is it really going to go? So, I found that out. So, convergence is a good thing. But I think, like everything else, a little too much of anything is bad for you.